Good morning, Crosstown. Pastor John from Wellsville with this morning's daily devotional. We are in Mark chapter 3, verses 7 through 12 this morning. I just want to kind of give you a little bit brief synopsis of kind of what's going on, what's happening in the passage, and then explain one of the things that sometimes can be slightly confusing and what our takeaway is for the day. So in verses 7 through 12, Jesus has just had a kind of an issue with the Pharisees going back and forth. So he leaves, but he's drawing a crowd. The things that Jesus has been saying and doing is drawing attention, and people are flocking to him. They want to be healed. They want to hear him teach. So 7 through 12 kind of describes the chaos of all these people swarming Jesus and him being the sent servant one and healing and teaching and all this stuff. But then at the end of the passage, there's something unique there. There's a section where we've seen earlier in Mark where the demons call Jesus out as the Son of God, and he rebukes them and telling them, "Do not make me known." And that can be kind of confusing because I think Jesus, some people look at that and say, well, I think Jesus kind of done a really good job of making himself known. Well, the reason that Jesus is doing this is because demons were known or taught to be, they were unclean spirits essentially, and they were liars and all of these things, deceitful. We talk about all the qualities that Satan has about being a liar and a deceitful. That's what the demons are. So essentially Jesus is rebuking these demons, and he's telling them that for one, it's not his time to be known yet. He's not going to reveal it. But also that he is going to reveal who he is in God's perfect timing, and he is going to allow his servant actions and his words to declare who he is. He doesn't need help from these unclean spirits. And it kind of challenged me as I was thinking through what to share with you guys. I think there's a really simple thing for us to take away is, as individuals in our own lives, we have people all around us that can point to us and say, oh, they're a good Christian, or oh, this or that, or we get tied up in these things that other people say about us. But what Jesus is saying to these demons is, through my own actions and my own words, I will declare who I am. And as a follower of Christ, it is challenging to me to not let my title as pastor or where I work or all these things declare who I am, but that through my words and my actions, that they would declare that I am a follower of Jesus and that I love him. So my challenge for us today is, as we go to work, as we do wherever we're doing, is ask ourselves, what declares to the people around us who we are and who God is in our life? Just some food for thought. If you haven't read, you got something to look forward to.